Started today. Well, hello everyone. I thank you all so much for being here with us today. Right? Happy Tuesday. I'm so excited for you guys to be in attendance for our ETS faith-based travel training. ETS happens to be one of my favorite sites, and I hope you guys feel the same when we get through with this session. My name is Brittany Maxwell. I am a platinum consultant with Team Vision Quest. I am a sub-team of Team Sky. My mentor is Emily Jimenez. I have been a consultant, you guys, for over 2 years, and I have been a mentor for at least a year and a half. So you guys, I absolutely love the travel business. I love the mentoring side. And I love being able to host trainings and just, kind of giving out what I have received. Okay. All right, guys, that being said, let me give you guys, hand it over to Miss Kimberlyn Laws so that she can give herself an introduction. All right. You there, Miss Kimberlyn?
Yes, I am. Thank you. Thank you. My name is Kimberly Laws. I'm from Racine, Wisconsin. I have been with the company little over a year. I have been mentoring little over a year. I am a gold consultant. The name of my team is called Face Writers. My sub team is Brittany Maxwell is my team. She's my team leader and under Vision Quest. She is also my platinum. So welcome to Educational Travel Services. And we are here to help you get more involved with the faith-based travel. Thank you.
Yes, thank you, Miss Kimberlyn. Thank you. I'm so excited to be here, you guys. And I really hope that you fall in love with our ETS travels. And if you guys have questions, the only thing that we ask is either wait for us to finish speaking or just put them out into the chat box, okay? We will, once the session gets over, guys, we will share the slides with you so that you're able to go back and read through the slides if you guys feel free, if you guys feel like you need to do that, all right? All right, everybody. So we are going to go ahead and get started with our ETS travel training. So our first portion of our session is just going to be us going through some of the slides that we have put together, right? And just giving you guys an understanding and an introduction of our faith-based travel, okay? So ETS Tours, Educational Travel Services, also known as ETS. It is the leader in faith-based travel. Today's session, you guys, is going to be hosted by myself, Brittany Maxwell, and Miss Kimberlyn Laws. All right, you guys. So Educational Travel Services, the worldwide leader in faith-based travel. We receive 15% commissions on all programs within ETS Tours. Okay, guys, all programs, 15% commissions. We receive one fully paying tour for every 10 tours that we sell. And for our groups of 30, you guys, we receive at least $15,000 in average commissions. All right. With over 40 years of serving agents, ETS has provided the tools that we need to be successful in the faith-based travel niche. So you guys, some of our faith-based travel can consist of Holy Land tours, biblical cruises, church heritage tours, retreat cruises, mission cruises, river cruises. You can even get customized itineraries for your clients and yourselves. And there is also departures that are added into it. So a lot of the tours you have to meet at a certain area, like New York City. You meet up in New York City, you catch your flight, and your tour starts in New York, okay? All right, you guys, we'll go through the site also so that you guys get an understanding of that. All right, ETS with the motto stating that serving is their passion and having a strong devotion to faith-based travel. ETS Services stands out in the pioneer of Christian pilgrimages to Israel, and not just Israel, you guys. They go a lot of different places. All right, you guys will see in just a few minutes. Educational Travel Services started in 1974 and has since then been helping pastors, priests, spiritual leaders, and many more with life-changing tours and cruises. right? Based out of Lakeland, Florida, ETS Tours brings more than 10,000 people a year to the Holy Land. This is more than any other North American company. And over the past 4 decades, ETS has grown and expanded to include a variety of destinations and all-inclusive tours. So ETS is recognized by top producers of faith-based cruises by a variety of cruise lines like Royal Caribbean, Asmara, Norwegian Cruise Line, Celebrity, Costa Cruises, and even AMA Waterways. Their faith-based travel product offers range and include Holy Land Tours, Journeys of Paul Cruises, European Tours, Catholic pilgrimages, women's retreats, marriage retreats, and missions cruises. Guys, there is so much more that they offer also, right? ETS also gives you the option for custom trips tailored to your needs and your clients' needs. Right, so you guys, our faith-based travel is the fastest growing, life-changing billion-dollar niche in the travel industry. There are more than 600,000 clergy persons in America, and less than 5% have been to the Holy Land. There are over 300,000 churches, 100,000 Christian nonprofits, and at least 10,000 Christian schools in the United States. Over 80% of faith-based trips are groups of 30 or more. And you guys, again, agents earn on average more than 15% commissions on groups of 30. With us, you guys, if you, in your circle of life, okay, 90% of the people that you know go to church. 75% of the people that you know a pastor or at least a pastor's wife, okay? Only 5% have asked a pastor about leading a trip. It's not a lot. It's one of the most untouched industries within the travel industry, right? Great potential, guys, great market potential, great commission potential. Faith-based travel is one of the fastest growing travel niches, and your opportunity is here with ETS, you guys, so definitely take it. Right? Only 2% of clergy have been to the Holy Land, and ETS Tours is there to help that percentage for the better. ETS offers a helping hand in the booking process. For example, they will aid in the arrangements of a meeting with a pastor in regards to your trip. Right? By getting a pastor or spiritual leader interested in this program, the number of participants in your group can soar to upwards of 30 plus people. And they also hold webinars, you guys, as well as seminars at sea and fam trips to help travel agents get into that niche market. All right, so where can you find leads? The best answer, you guys, is look around your network. Is your sister involved in the church? Maybe even a coworker as part of the communications team at your church. Your cousin is a pastor. Many of you probably have clients that are already clergy or related to clergy, right? The leads are there. You just have to ask, right? So one, if you go to church and you have never asked your pastor if he has been to the Holy Land, then ask. Guys, number two, if you don't go to church, join one. Right? It's guaranteed to be good for business, and you never know, you might end up getting to know God a little closer along the way. Right? And three, ask your friends and family who are involved in the church and have them set up a meeting with the pastor. Just by getting referrals, you guys, we can earn an extra $500, okay? So there is a website link that you guys will have access to within ETS Tours itself. And we will show you guys where you're able to get that, okay? Let me go back into our Zoom just to make sure we're not missing any comments or questions. All right, we are good. All right, you guys, clergy are a different breed of people. For most clergy people, money is not the driving factor behind their decisions. While faith-based tour can be used as a fundraiser, this should not be your main selling tactic when approaching a pastor or priest. All right, guys, we've put together some really valuable parts to help bring together that church ministry, okay? Nothing brings a church community together like a faith-based tour. right? So these are valuable points that you could point out, okay? Members who return from a faith-based tour give more, they volunteer more, and are more involved with their church. And you guys, not just their church, I believe that once you experience a trip like this, the overall outcome of your life, every aspect of your life, it just explodes. It's absolutely cool. All right, travel provides great opportunities for training church leaders, right, and renewal. All of us get caught up in the ordinary struggles of every day, and getting away allows an opportunity to hit that reset button on our relationship with God and others. All right, so once you have a meeting confirmed with your pastor or church organizations, it is important for you to be prepared. So make sure you know the clientele. So what does that mean? What denomination is the church? How large is the church? How long has the pastor been there? Are they doing any building projects or any other major undertakings? Right? Have they traveled as a church before? The more you know, the better off you'll be. After you have collected as much information as you can give ETS a call. All right, on a daily basis, ETS teaches agents the best way to approach the clergy. Right, they will often join you and the pastor on a conference call, which has several advantages. ETS is a reputable company with over 40 years of service. They are passionate about what they do, and they are the go-to experts in that field. And lastly, you guys, maybe most importantly, don't be afraid to talk to your pastor or just any pastor. Many people are intimidated by the thought of selling to their pastor. Faith-based travel is a service that you are providing that will benefit not only the pastor, but the church. And if you can think about it in these terms, you can approach that person with confidence and you will be successful. All right, so once a pastor has decided to lead a group, ETS will work with you on choosing the right dates and itinerary. ETS provides custom marketing materials, including brochures, bulletin inserts, posters, web pages, videos, presentations, and even more, so that you're able to promote your tour. So guys, I'm not going to read through all of these. I'm just going to touch base on some of the top faith-based selling destinations. Right? If you want to come back after the session and read through the slides, you absolutely have the option to do that, okay? So top selling destinations for our faith-based travel is going to be our Holy Land, right? Our church heritage tours, Journeys of Paul cruises, mission cruises, okay? I do want to touch base on this. While the cruise side of missions is still a novel idea for churches and even in the travel industry, churches have been doing mission works in the Caribbean for decades, you guys, right? And some ports lend better than others to mission work, right? Groups have found it very rewarding to bring supplies to local churches, spending time with children at local orphanages, and even help painting local charities. Being able to help several churches in the span of a week is an additional benefit. I just really thought that was a good idea and really sweet, and I wanted to add that in there. All right. So another, you guys, women's retreats and marriage retreats at sea. Churches have been conducting women and marriage retreats for many years, but most churches have never considered holding their gatherings aboard a ship instead of a hotel, right? Marriage retreats at sea also have been a hot commodity, getting an all-inclusive package with marriage seminars during the days at sea and a time to enjoy each other during the days at port. All right, guys. So we're going to go ahead and go into our website. All right. So let me go ahead and let Ms. Kimberlyn Laws be host so that she's able to share her screen, you guys, and then we will go on into the website and you guys will get a better understanding of the website. All right. Give me just 1 second. Let me make Ms. Kimberlyn host. All right, Ms. Kimberlyn, you should be host and you should be good to go.
Yes, I am good to go. And thank you, Miss Brittany Maxwell, for sharing the basic information about the faith-based travel. And it's a very interesting site to learn and to share with your community and with your pastor. I will put the I will put the link in here, how to get started, in the chat. And it does not take long to get started. Once you fill out the information, you accept it right away. You are required to take a short, you are required to get certified. And once you get certified, you will get information sent to your house. So I'm going to go ahead and go into the website. This is the website that we have. And I'm going to have you guys watch a very, very short video.
You might have to screen share with sound.
Okay. That's a little short video to get you started. And Brittany did a very fantastic job as far as introduction to the website. First thing you want to do is just log in. And once you log in, you're going to see a brochure that they have for the 2024 that's coming up. You can also you also have the 2023 that's in here. And in this book, it shows you all the places that you're allowed to go, which would be the Holy Land, and shows you different pictures, what's involved, the events that you guys are going through, and you can always sell this. You could download it. You can make a flyer with it. Anything you want to do with this. One thing about this with the Holy Land, it is all inclusive. So basically, like Brittany said, you meet up in New York and you have to have transportation to New York. And once in New York, the Holy Land, well, the ETS takes over. And what's included is a hotel, first class hotel, the sightsees, the basic tours. You get breakfast and you get dinner, you get on-site hospitality. It's a very nice site to go to. So this is what is included as far as transportation, what you see, the dates are here, and when it says all inclusive, how many days you're going to be, and what you do on each site. Down here as the advisory documents, it tells you how to register for the departure, for your registration. And once you register, you only need about $300 down. They can pay on this. So once you register, you get a register form. And down on the bottom, which is very simple, we need $300 for deposit. And you let them know that you need $300 deposit and they can just pay on it. And how you know which event it is, you're gonna have your agent ID, which is you, and your name and your ID, your email, and the information that you need here. It's been a while since I've been in this site, so please bear with me. It also goes over the story about ETS that she basically went over, the executive staff, the sales and marketing. These are all nice people. I have not personally talked to them. I have been to several of their webinars, and the webinars are located here just in case you have to go back and relook at them. And here are the cruise lines that are included with this. And here are the videos that you can go back and look at. These are also videos that you can send to your clients so they can look at some of the stuff that they will see. I do have a pastor, not a pastor that went. I have a bishop that went over to Jerusalem to see the upper room. And when he testified about how great it was over in Jerusalem, and how he felt the spirit. So a lot of this stuff is very real if you're really into the religious part and just learning different things about Holy Land. Back on the dashboard, it will show you how to book and manage your guests, the standard contract, making a payment, the invoices. Here's a training. You get certified. It does not take long to get certified. Also tell you about the fam trips, and you can go and see. The mark material is very interesting. And like Brittany said, everything is pretty much laid out for you. You have your faith-based catalog. You have the chart. Different places that you go to with as far as the chart that they have. And this is all marketing material. You can also get it in Spanish. They even have a letter that you can download to your pastor, your priest, or your bishop. They also have the PowerPoints. Just say that your pastor wants to see what's really going on. And as far as ETS, they even have the PowerPoint. And I must admit, it's a very nice PowerPoint. You had a tour promotion schedule. You had the Holy Land. If somebody want to go to Holy Land, you can also have a PowerPoint that's all together. Just get with your pastor, get with your bishop, get with your priest, get with your rabbi, and say, let's do this. Because everything is pretty much just laid out for you. We have different PowerPoints. It's nothing that you really have to do. You have testimonies, you have faster questions, Holy Land study guide, just in case you don't know what to see over there, you have some type of background. As far as the catalogs, the 24 catalog is already out for next year. So now is a good time to start putting information together so they can start booking for next year. One thing you do know that if you book, at least I believe it's 10 people, the 11th person is free. So let's say you got 10 of your friends to go, you can go there free and you still get that commission. You also had a video library. You have flyers that's already made up for you. And then you just download it. And since we all love Canva, you just go to Canva, take some of the stuff off, put your information in there and put it out there. This is what we can do as far as getting people to know. You can make flyers, you can take it to your community, you can take it to your church and post in your church and let them know what's going to be happening next year so you can start working on it and just let them know you only need $300 for a down payment to get everything to start going. And you also have the promotion, you have your commission flyer. And once again, Brittany did go over as far as our commission. And if you want to look at the flyer, which I see that mine is not, it's still downloading. This is our commission. And like I said, it is 15%. One person for every 10 people that you book, you get to go free. So if you get 30 people, you can probably bring you and your spouse because you got the 11 person is going to be free. $15,000 for 30 people. So that's awesome. And
sorry, Ms. Kimberlyn. Another cool incentive, you guys, is that you can let your pastor know that he's able to travel for free also by that 1 to 10 ratio. So every 10 guests that he gets, we get that, fully paying guests for free. So you can throw that in as an incentive as, you're going to get to travel for free. Sorry, Ms. Kimberlyn.
No, that's fine. That's fine. But yeah, because therefore your pastor, and then you get what? You get 30 people, him and his wife can go, if they have a child, they can go free. So it's a lot of things to think about. And even how to sell to your clergy. It tells you how to sell, what to say and how to say, because I do have a pastor and he already told me straight up, he does not want to go over there to Israel and he does not want to go overseas. But the thing is, he is a bishop. So that means bishop got church under him. So now it's up to me to sell or either try to market to the pastors that are under him. Although they may say no, the pastors or the priests, they might know somebody else who might be interested in going. I even had an agent. she wants to go so bad, but she don't have nobody else to go with her. So I just told her, just go out there and just start, promoting, saying that somebody want to go. So this is the letter that's also included in the site, is how to sell to your clergy and what to say. Because just in case you don't have it, you just can't go knock on the church and say, hey, now I want to try and get a Holy Land tour going. The certain way you have to approach when it comes to leadership, and everything has to be in decent and in order. So please be mindful of that. So it tells you how to sell to your clergymen and the sale of faith-based travel and how to be safe in the Holy Land. But I think that's pretty much it. I would recommend getting certified. You do get your catalog sent to the house, and you do get a little pin or something sent to the house once you are certified. So that does conclude as far as the website.
Thank you, Ms. Kimberlyn. You did an amazing job. I hope you guys have got some really great information from ETS. We do have a couple of questions. Some of them we were able to answer in the chat, but we do have one, and specifically is, does that include airfare? So you guys, with the ETS tours, all of the ETS tours have a connecting destination. Most of those connecting destinations are going to be in New York. So the tour is going to start in New York. Right, you will have to get yourself or your client to New York, but once you are at that connecting destination, let's just say you are supposed to connect in New York, that's where your tour will start, and you will have those international flights within your tour also, okay? So you won't have to book that separate. All of that is included, okay?
Only thing to book separate if you live, like I live in Wisconsin, so I have to pay for my flight to New York, and then the fare starts once I get to New York. So that's additional fare that you have to pay on top of for example, it's $27.98.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. All right, and how do we get commissions? Okay, so our commission payout, you guys, is going to be with our commission tracking form, okay? Once you make that reservation, you're going to receive that confirmation number, and that's what you're going to submit into the Archer Travel site, the Archer back office, where we submit our commission tracking, right? And then ETS will just pay out to Archer Travel, and Archer Travel will pay you, that commission, how Archer Travel does. All right, so Alicia says, so the price includes air from New York to overseas, but not from the original destination to New York. Yes, that is correct. Yes. All right, is there a group discount if we organize a group?
I think that's that's a commission one.
I'm not sure, honestly. What I would do is I would just give ETS Tours a call. And ask them if, like, a lot of vendors do offer discounted rates for groups. So that would just be something that you could ask them. I'm honestly not sure. I haven't checked neither. I don't know why.
Well, it says on the group, it just says 30 people.
Yeah. All right, Melissa, good question. Is it okay to approach churches that we are not a member of? Yeah, I really don't see why that would be a problem. So within ETS, you guys, they have those marketing resources. Go on to the marketing resources, and they have quite a few downloads that you can use. So even if you're not familiar with the church, you can still get comfortable within the site. And you can, guys, look, I am 100% open to calling our vendors and talking to them about all kinds of different things, okay? Because yes, it is a little intimidating sometimes, but if you have questions about something or if you're not familiar with something, right, we can help you all day. But if you can get on the phone with a business development manager from your location, explain to them that you want to go, you know, to the local churches, not just your church, but other churches outside of your organization. They will be able to provide you with tips and tricks on how you can really go to these outside churches and show them what you have to offer.
That's true.
Lise, have I been on any fam trips with ETS? Not yet, but I'm really hoping to within the next at least the next 2 or 3 years. It's something I've always wanted to do ever since I was little. I grew up in Louisiana, right across the street from the Baptist church. So my grandparents, they were really involved. So we were at church 2 times on Sunday, and every Wednesday we would go to revival every time they had revival. But you guys, they would do these faith-based travel trips at least 2 or 3 times a year. And it's just something that I've always wanted to experience. So I will 100% do this. And maybe I can talk Miss Kimberlyn into going with me
Oh,
too.
I would love to go. I was raised in the church. I'm Pentecostal, and I still go to church. And I would love to go there just to experience the life that David walked, the life that Paul walked. But even when I heard the testimony of the bishop saying that he went there and felt the spirit, but he also said that a lot of them are still have the Jewish people are still not allowed to go in certain areas because they might have their head cut off. So he was telling us that certain areas, the Jewish people are still not able to go in that area. So it's amazing that the life that's over there is still over there no matter what. So yes, I would love to go over there one day.
Yes, definitely. Definitely. Sounds amazing. All right, guys, let me stop the